That leaves the Saints and the Cowboys. Let's start with the Saints and finish up strong. Mike McCarthy still sitting out there. Is he the choice? Because I know Aaron Glenn was a choice of theirs. He's now with the Jets, having that vacancy filled this week. What's your 2 cents on the Saints opening here?
The Saints is the furthest one away still, Rich, because they had the snowstorm that hit and rescheduled all their interviews this week. So they have Anthony Weaver's in the building today, the Dolphins defensive coordinator. Interviewed really well last year with a couple of teams. Mike Kafka's in the building tomorrow. My understanding is they're going to try to get the likes of Joe Brady and Kellen Moore in the building next week. And then Mike McCarthy, he could have done an interview at any time. But Mike McCarthy, if you want him, his track record. It's probably not much of an interview. He worked in that building 20 years ago with Mickey Loomis. I mean, those guys know Mike. They know what he's about. In my mind, that makes a ton of sense because you've got an older, expensive roster. They're always pushing the cap, and they're in a generally weaker division. This is a team that has to win right now. When you're constructed the way you are, you have to win right now. So do you want to take a risk of maybe going through some growing pains with a first-time head coach, or do you want to get a guy who's been to the playoffs 12 times in 18 seasons and has won a Super Bowl, and you have a familiarity with him? I think that it makes a ton of sense with Mike. You can't count out Darren Rizzi either. I know Alvin Kamara took to social media a couple of days ago to make his pitch for Rizzi to get the job. The Saints can really take their time here because the candidates that are in play for them are not in play any place else, unless Dallas were to decide to re-engage on Mike McCarthy after a 10, 11-day divorce and counting here. There's not really a lot of crossover between the teams. And so I fully anticipate Mickey is going to take his time here. Probably middle of next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Mike McCarthy will go in there. That'll probably be the last interview, and then they'll decide what to do.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.